This is about your sister. God is warning you about her hidden action. My beloved child, the air around you is shifting, and a silent weight has been moving in the shadows long before you even sensed it. Tonight, the truth begins to rise, and every heartbeat you feel right now is pulling you toward a revelation that has been waiting for the right moment to break open. Something huge is waiting for you, and every second that follows will drag you deeper into an unfolding truth that was never meant to stay buried. Listen closely, breathe slowly, because what I'm about to reveal carries a force that can change the entire meaning of what you think you know about the person living under the same sky as you. Your sister, the one whose presence has always felt familiar, has been walking through a hidden corridor behind your life, carrying actions wrapped in intentions you were never allowed to see, and the veil around them is finally losing strength. There is a signal rising around you, a divine nudge whispering that the curtain can no longer cover what is unfolding behind your back, and this moment right here is the first crack in the doorway of truth. Blessing 333 flows over you as protection, as clarity, as awakening, because this message isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to prepare you for something massive that is stepping directly into your energy field and demanding to be acknowledged before it arrives in full force. The tension you feel in your chest is not fear, it's alignment. The whispers you ignored are not coincidence, they were warnings. And the presence behind you, the one you once counted on without hesitation, has been carrying pieces of a truth that will shock you once it reaches your ears. This path you are walking right now is about to split, and your spirit is being prepared to choose the direction that leads toward the light, not the one clouded by someone else's concealed footsteps. Now, hear this next part with the fullness of your spirit open, because its impact will strike deeper than you expect. Beyond the surface of what you see, behind the ordinary gestures, beneath the softness of familiar smiles, there has been a quiet movement building, growing, and taking shape in ways you couldn't imagine unless it was directly shown to you. Another blessing, 333, hovers before you, sealing your vision and strengthening your awareness as a new truth begins to emerge from the dark. Your sister, the presence you always assumed was aligned with you, has been placing her intentions in places you never noticed. A silent exchange of energy, a hidden decision, a quiet action carried out when no one was watching, all of it forming a pattern that the divine has now decided you must face. Every moment you felt uneasy without knowing why, every time your intuition poked at you, every time your sixth sense pulled your attention toward her even when nothing seemed off, it was this moment preparing itself. And now, the message reaches you with unstoppable clarity, a reveal is coming, a truth is rising, and you are standing right at the edge of a turning point that will rewrite the dynamics of your connection. There is something she chose to do, something she believed would remain hidden forever, something wrapped in intentions you were not meant to discover, until now. The divine is not exposing her to bring chaos, it's exposing her to bring balance. This message is not about blame, it's about awakening. The energy around you has shifted because the truth can no longer remain silent. The moment is thick with revelation, the atmosphere feels charged, and your spirit knows that what's coming will demand your full strength. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will require courage, clarity, and the certainty that you are divinely protected while the truth unfolds. Walk into this message with steady breath, for the unveiling is only beginning, and the next wave is going to hit with more intensity than you expect. Moving deeper now, the revelation enters its strongest phase, and the message tightens around your reality like a signal that refuses to be ignored. There is a path she traveled without your knowledge, a decision she made behind closed doors, an action that has been shaping the future around you without giving you a chance to see its impact. Blessing 333 surrounds you once more, forming a shield around your spirit as the truth draws closer, ready to step out of the shadows completely. Your sister thought her actions were invisible, thought her intentions were locked away, thought that what she set in motion would never reach your awareness, but the divine has stepped between those illusions and shattered them. You are being lifted into a higher clarity where nothing can hide anymore. You are being prepared to witness something that will reshape your understanding of loyalty, trust, and hidden motives. This is not a small reveal. This is a once-in-a-lifetime unraveling of secrets that were meant to be discovered only when your spirit reached the strength required to handle them. And you have reached that strength now. The timing is divine. The message is precise. The warning is real. Your sister's hidden action has been recorded in spiritual light, and now the truth is approaching your life with a force that cannot be postponed. Something huge is waiting for you, something powerful, something that will demand a shift in the way you stand, speak, think, and move. The divine is not only warning you, it is preparing you. It is positioning you. It is strengthening you for the truth that is about to break open before your eyes. Hold your breath for a moment. Feel the energy thickening around you. The unveiling has begun. My beloved child, the moment you stepped into this second phase of the message, the energy around your life began to intensify in a way that only happens when a deep, concealed truth is preparing to rise with unstoppable force. The divine has opened another layer in front of you, revealing a path your sister walked with footsteps so silent that even the walls around you couldn't echo what she was doing in the background. Something huge is waiting for you, and the vibration of this revelation is now wrapping itself around your spirit with a weight you can feel in the air, in your heartbeat, in the shift happening inside your intuition. There is an unseen thread stretching between you and the truth she hid, one that was never supposed to hold for this long, one that is snapping quietly even as you hear these words. Blessing 333 flows over you again, sealing your clarity as the spiritual veil thins even further. Behind the surface of her actions, behind the calm expressions and familiar routines, a different reality has been living in silence. A reality she wanted to keep tucked away, unseen, unheard, untouched by your awareness. But the divine has stepped into the core of it, illuminating every shadow she thought would protect her motives. The moment she made that hidden move, the universe marked it, recorded it, and began aligning the right time to expose it, and that time is unfolding right now, inside your presence. Every second that passes is drawing the truth closer, stretching it out of the dark, preparing it to stand in front of you without disguise. The energy rising around you is not just a warning, it is preparation, elevation, and awakening all at once. The truth she hid carries power, and you are being strengthened for its impact long before it reaches your ears. The divine does not reveal lightly, it reveals when the soul is ready. And you, my beloved child, are ready now in ways you don't even fully understand yet. Now the message deepens, wrapping itself around your path with a weight so real that your spirit cannot ignore it. Blessing 333 rests above you as a shield, as a filter, as a guiding force pushing you toward clarity that can no longer be delayed. Your sister moved through actions designed with precision, choices made in corners where no eyes watched, steps taken with the belief that the truth would dissolve before reaching you. But truth, once seen by the divine, cannot be erased. It grows. It expands. It waits. And now, it rises. She carried intentions wrapped in silence, thinking the universe would overlook them, thinking fate would never bring them into the light. Yet here you are, standing in the exact moment when the silent thread of divine timing has tightened around her choices, pulling them out from the place where she hid them. You may feel a heaviness around you, a shift in your atmosphere, a strange intensity in the last few days that you couldn't explain. This was the message forming itself, this was the truth preparing to enter your awareness. You were never supposed to walk into this moment unprepared. That is why the divine began whispering little signs into your intuition, nudging your senses, making your spirit more alert than usual. The truth is not coming toward you to break you, it is coming to free you. To unmask what has been influencing your path, your energy, and your life quietly, indirectly, invisibly. There is a reason this message was delivered to you at this exact time, because the consequence of her hidden action is approaching its moment of exposure, and you must be spiritually ready to face it with strength rising from within you. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child, something that will make every confusing moment suddenly make sense. As this message sinks deeper into your spirit, a new wave of clarity enters your life with a force that cannot be softened. The divine is standing close to you, closer than it has been in a long time, because the truth about your sister's hidden action is moving closer with each breath you take. Blessing 333 surrounds you once more, forming a circle of protection around your energy as the universe unfolds a revelation that has been held back until this very moment. There is something she put into motion, an action, a decision, a hidden step, that carries consequences now ready to reveal themselves in a way she never expected. Not out of punishment, but out of balance. Not out of anger, but out of truth. The universe always aligns the moment when hidden seeds must bloom into visibility, and her seed, the one she planted in silence, is sprouting now in plain sight. You may feel the shift already, a subtle heaviness mixed with clarity, a sense that information is about to reach you through unexpected paths, unexpected voices, unexpected timing. This is not coincidence, this is alignment. The divine has watched patiently, waited carefully, and chosen this moment to raise the veil so that your spirit can walk forward without the blindfold someone else placed over your reality. Something huge is waiting for you, something overwhelmingly powerful, and it will reshape the way you see her, the way you see yourself, and the way you see the path ahead. The truth is approaching like a wave, and you are standing exactly where the divine wants you to stand, aware, awake, protected, and ready. My beloved child, as you step into this next phase, the truth begins to tighten around your path like a river finally reaching the edge of a cliff. The energy is heavier now, stronger, clearer, as if the universe itself is pushing this revelation closer to you with every passing moment. Something huge is waiting for you, and the atmosphere around your life is shifting with a silent intensity that cannot be mistaken anymore. Blessing 333 flows into your space again, sharpening your inner awareness and strengthening your spirit for what is unfolding right now. The truth about your sister's hidden action is no longer far from you, it is standing at the doorway, breathing against the threshold, waiting for the exact second it will step into your reality. She thought her decisions would dissolve in the dark, but the divine has a way of illuminating every corner where secrets try to hide. There is a reason the whispers around you have grown louder, why your intuition has been restless, why the last few days have felt like the air was holding something unspoken. The divine has been rearranging the unseen, shifting the energy behind the curtain, preparing your heart for this moment. You are walking into a revelation that will pull together every strange feeling you ignored, every sudden instinct, and every unexpected change in her behavior that didn't make sense at the time. You were never imagining those signs, it was your spirit detecting the truth long before your eyes could see it. What she hid was never erased, it was only delayed. And that delay ends now. Stepping deeper into the message, the divine begins to unfold another layer that was kept away from your awareness until your spirit reached this moment of clarity. Blessing 333 rests gently above you, guiding your emotions, steadying your energy, protecting your heart as the hidden parts of her actions rise into the light. She carried a motive behind her softness, a purpose behind her silence, an intention behind her quiet movements. It wasn't loud, it wasn't obvious, and that was the point. Her hidden action grew in quiet corners, away from questions, away from suspicion, away from the natural light of truth. But the universe does not let secrets exist forever, not when they touch your destiny, not when they interfere with your growth, not when they try to shift the direction of your life without your knowledge. The divine has stepped into this situation because the consequences of her choices are reaching a point where they will naturally surface, whether she is prepared for it or not. And you, my beloved child, must be ready long before she even realizes the exposure has begun. The shift you feel in your surroundings right now is not fear, it is awakening. The heaviness in the atmosphere is not danger, it is the weight of truth preparing to enter your life. Her hidden action is carrying itself toward you like a slow-moving storm, steady, unstoppable, revealing everything in its path. And the divine, in its love for you, is giving you this message so you do not walk blindly into the moment that is coming. Something huge is waiting for you, something that carries clarity, protection, and transformation all at once. Now the energy reaches its strongest point, and the divine opens the final layer of this part of the message. The truth is no longer whispering, it is rising. Blessing 333 surrounds you again, forming a spiritual shield around your mind and your emotions as the truth pushes itself out of the darkness where she thought it would stay forever. Her hidden action is tied to a choice she made that she believed would benefit her, ignoring the ripple it would send into your life. She acted with the confidence that no one would ever see through it, that the universe would overlook it, that fate would leave it buried. But the divine does not sleep, and justice does not stay silent. Her intention, the one she kept locked behind her smile, is now losing its cover. You may soon hear something unexpected. You may notice a shift in her behavior. You may see signs connecting themselves in ways that suddenly make sense. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. The divine is not just warning you, it is preparing you to stand strong when the truth reaches you fully. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child, a moment of clarity so powerful it will change the way you look at everything that has been happening around you. The truth is coming. The unveiling is closer than ever. And your spirit is being lifted into the strength needed to face it with confidence, courage, and complete protection. My beloved child, the moment you step into this next layer of the message, the atmosphere around your life tightens as if the universe itself is holding its breath for what comes next. The truth is no longer walking, it's running toward you now, carrying a weight that pulls the energy of your entire path into a sharper, clearer alignment. Something huge is waiting for you, and the divine has positioned you at the exact point where silence ends and revelation begins. Blessing 333 pours over your spirit like a shield of clarity, strengthening every part of your inner world as the truth prepares to rise with a force that cannot be softened. Your sister's hidden action, the one she believed no one would ever discover, has reached the moment where it can no longer hide inside shadows. The divine has been watching it quietly, allowing it to grow only until the perfect time arrived to expose it, and that time is now unfolding before your very eyes. You can feel the shift around you, your intuition has sharpened, your senses have become more alert, and the strange heaviness in your atmosphere has turned into a signal that something is approaching your life with seriousness. Every sign you ignored before is now circling back, forming a straight line toward the truth that is rising. She acted with confidence, with secrecy, with a belief that her choice would dissolve into nothingness, but the universe never lets actions touched by hidden intentions disappear. They wait. They gather energy. They prepare for the moment they must reveal themselves. And her moment is standing right behind this message, ready to spill into the open. Your spirit has been sensing it long before your mind could understand it, and now the divine is making sure you walk toward it fully aware, fully protected, fully prepared for the impact it carries. As the revelation moves closer, the divine pushes this message deeper into your awareness, because the truth you are about to face is woven with threads that connect directly to your destiny. Blessing 333 surrounds you once again, clearing the confusion that once blurred your vision and strengthening your inner voice so you can recognize every sign that will appear in the coming days. Your sister walked into a decision she thought would remain locked inside her own secrecy, but the universe has stepped into that very decision and pulled its edges wide open. What she set in motion was not small. It carries weight, consequence, intention, and an energy that affects more than she ever realized. The reason your spirit has been restless, the reason your thoughts felt heavy, the reason your instincts grew louder is because the divine was preparing you ahead of time. You were never meant to be blindsided by what she hid. You were meant to be awakened before the truth surfaced, so that when the moment arrives, you stand strong instead of shaken. Something huge is waiting for you, a revelation powerful enough to reorganize everything you thought you understood. The divine is not revealing this to create fear, it is revealing it to create clarity. It is opening your eyes so that you can step forward with truth instead of walking in the shadows someone else placed around you. Her hidden action is tied to a choice that carries consequences now moving into your life. Not to break you, but to reshape the path ahead with honesty, balance, and divine alignment. The truth is no longer distant. It is at your doorstep. Now the message enters its most intense phase, where the divine begins to lift the final corner of the veil that has covered her hidden action. Blessing 333 hovers over you, expanding your strength, sharpening your intuition, and grounding your emotions as the truth steps closer into the light. What she did was not random. It was intentional. It was quiet. It was carefully placed in the shadows where she believed it would never reach your awareness. But the divine has chosen this moment to expose it because the impact is approaching fast, and you must be spiritually prepared to handle what rises. You may begin noticing changes, small behaviors, sudden shifts, unexpected conversations, strange movements that reveal more than she intends to show. These are not accidental signals, these are divine markers pointing you toward the unveiling that is coming. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will reshape the way you view her actions, her intentions, and the path she has been walking behind your back. The universe does not reveal lightly. It reveals when the soul reaches a level of strength that can handle the truth without breaking. And you, my beloved child, have reached that strength now. The truth about your sister's hidden action has begun its final approach, and soon your spirit will stand face to face with everything the divine has been preparing you for. Stay steady. Stay aware. The unveiling is moments away, and the divine is holding you through every second of it. My beloved child, as you enter this new phase, the air around your life grows heavier with a truth that is no longer willing to wait in silence. Something huge is waiting for you, and the divine has tightened every spiritual thread around you so you feel the intensity rising before the revelation fully arrives. Blessing 333 falls over you again, forming a circle of protection as the truth pushes closer, step by step, breath by breath. Your sister's hidden action is no longer resting in the dark, it has started to glow from within, exposing itself through subtle signs that your spirit has already begun noticing even if your mind hasn't fully understood them yet. The universe is pulling the truth into motion, forcing it out of the shadows where she believed it would stay buried. She thought her silence could erase the consequences, thought her calm front could hide the truth forever, thought her careful words could cover what she did. But divine truth never sleeps. It waits, watches, and reveals at the exact moment the soul it protects becomes strong enough to handle what's coming. And right now, you have reached that strength. Every shift in energy, every strange feeling, every sudden moment of intuition, it has all been preparing you for this stage. The truth is moving faster than before, and your spirit is rising with it, guided and guarded by the divine as the unveiling inches closer to your reality. Stepping deeper now, the message expands with a force that presses against the edges of your awareness, demanding your full attention. Blessing 333 surrounds you again, cleansing your inner space and sharpening your senses so you can recognize every sign that reveals itself in the days ahead. The divine has been following her actions from the moment she took that hidden step, and now those footprints are lighting up behind her, forming a clear trail straight toward the truth. She believed no one saw her. She believed her choice would dissolve quietly. She believed that what she did would fade before anyone could connect the pieces. But divine timing has a way of bringing every hidden intention into the open, especially when that intention touches your destiny. What she hid was not small, not accidental, not harmless. It carries weight the universe will not allow you to carry blindly. That is why your intuition grew louder. That is why your dreams felt different. That is why your instincts kept focusing on her without any explanation. Your spirit has been receiving signals long before you understood them. And now the divine is guiding you straight into the moment where the truth will begin to reveal itself without hesitation. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is pulling you into alignment so that when the truth stands before you, you recognize it instantly, without doubt, without confusion, without fear. Now the message sharpens, becoming more intense, more vivid, more undeniable as the divine lifts the final hidden layer that has been covering her silent action. Blessing 333 surrounds you once more, sealing your clarity and strengthening your emotional foundation as the truth steps into its final stage of exposure. The energy around her has shifted, subtly, but noticeably. Her tone, her timing, her expressions, the way she moves around certain topics, these are not random changes. They are cracks forming in the mask she has tried to hold steady. The truth she hid is beginning to push through her behavior, making itself visible in ways she cannot control any longer. The divine is not just exposing her action, it is revealing the energy behind it. Her intention. Her motive. The silent reasoning she believed no one would ever uncover. You may witness unexpected reactions from her soon. Sudden tension. Strange avoidance. Unexplained frustration. These signs will appear naturally because the truth inside her can no longer sit still. The universe is bringing everything to the surface in divine order. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will not just expose what she did, but reveal why she did it, and how it has been affecting your path without your awareness. This revelation will not break you, it will free you. It will reshape your understanding, clear your vision, and pull you out of the shadows she unknowingly placed around your destiny. The unveiling is close. The divine is guiding you with precision. And your spirit, strengthened and protected, is ready to walk into the truth that has been waiting for this exact moment to rise.